bit squeaky towards the end, but it was a professional performance up until the penalty.
Mate, very professional. Apart from the penalties, both penalties off. Mate, Fred came in, done really well. Matzo was the man again today. He's definitely done. Pogba though, are really good or really low. You know what I feel? De Gea always solid, but Rashford though, mate, stretches the whole thing. Everyone's scared of him as soon as he came off.
He didn't score today. He had a chance to score, didn't score. Did you think his all-round play was good enough?
His all-round play was always good, mate. His angles, everything he linked was brilliant, but he's always had that threat. So he has to have two men on him. When Lukaku comes, he's back to the ball, isn't he? So he's easier. He's much more of a threat, Rashford.
In behind the defence.
Everything was good today, but Pogba made it hard for ourselves. That silly little chip pass in his own defence. But
he does, because he's so good for the whole game, and then he has that one moment, and we got punished for it.
We got punished for it, exactly. And that's the game. That's the difference between being a good team and a bad team, a great player and a good player. And I think sometimes you should think game management first. Let's make sure I keep my ball goes to that man there, simple, and keep it simple. No need to rush whatsoever, is there? But
who was your man of the match?
For me today, Luke Shaw. Always there. I just love Luke Shaw, mate. I think he's banging to the team.
Did you think we'd see this from Luke Shaw though this season?
No, never thought I'd see it. I never thought I'd get a chance.
What a turnaround it.
Hey, it's all for the team, mate. It's all great, mate.
Talking about turnarounds, Tony Marshall, 5 goals, 7 starts.
Sorry, I said Luke Shaw, I don't know what. Tony Marshall was the game changer. But our left side was amazing. In the second half, they put a stop to our left side, didn't they? They had three double up on our left, which gave more space to the right side. But
he still hasn't signed his contract.
Well, I've had a word with him. I've got his number there. Listen, I've got his digits. Have a little bit of word with him. You know what I mean?
Legend, mate. Take care. We're here with Dex and Jack. 2-1 today. Spoke to you ahead of the game, and you were a little bit confident. Happier now?
Much happier. To come away from Old Trafford, when they've played like that, you feel like you've got your money's worth, and you feel like you've got a little bit of United back. All we want is a bit of desire. All we want is a bit of commitment. The players to, when they go on the pitch, to play for the shirt. That's it. And they did that today. And good things come off. The play on the left-hand side I thought was fantastic. I thought Martial and Luke Shaw played really well together. Mata and Fred in the middle. It's giving you footballers that can play football, that can get their head up and look, to play them into the strikers. When you're playing McTominay, Matic and a Pogba in it, there's nobody to pick the ball up. There's nobody to play forwards. So, better today.
Glimpses today where we were just popping it around. It was so good.
But what's the difference between today and the last game? What's the difference between today and Juventus? Where is that determination, that right, we're going to get on that pitch, we're going to play for the shirt, and we'll see what happens after that? They're closing the ball down, the small things, but the things that you got to do, the basic stuff. That was done today, and then we had that little bit of extra football where we could play, and we could play
when they're confident, they look good, don't they, them players?
Of course they do, but they're going to out there, the Man United players at the end of the day. We don't buy crap players. Them players are not crap. They just need to realise who they're playing for and what shirt they're playing in. And when they go on there, they need to give more than when they're playing at their old clubs. It's all right, you'll get away with that at other clubs. You won't get away with that here. No way you will get away. But it's a lot better today. Now, if we can go forward and play against Bournemouth and play the way we played today, we'll get a result. And we just got to go from there and see where we end up at the end of the season, because it's a lost cause as far as the league's concerned for me. We're not going to catch the top 3. I mean, they're looking really good, but we've got to get there. We can't be letting Liverpool and City and Chelsea go on unbeaten all season like this, and then us playing like the way we are. We need to catch up. We need to catch up quick, because if we don't, it's going to have problems. But today is the start for me. We just got to carry on as we play today, see where it takes us.
Before the game, you were saying you wanted to see some United football. You get that today?
Yeah.
Happy with it? What was the main thing for you?
Just seeing Man United attack more.
And who was your man of the match?
Martial.
Yeah.
Yes, lad. I'm here with Charlie. We're outside Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Everton 1. 3 points today, Charlie. Most important thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think getting a win to get us back on track is the most important thing. It hopefully has lifted the morale. Even though the end of the game wasn't as good as the rest of it, I'm really happy with the result and the win today.
Why do you think we got that win today? What was the main points for United?
I think that when we went forward, we were a bit more fluid than we were in the Juve game, and that was my main criticism of us during midweek. I think that Pogba was a lot more energetic and more instrumental. Martial looked like he wanted it a bit more. Martial also tracking backwards was incredible to see. It really made me happy, because I think he's now starting to want to play for this badge. But yeah, I just feel like the reason that we scored was because we had Pogba flowing forward, and it all just seemed a bit more easy when we went forward. It all just seemed like it was coming to us better. Not now!
Who was your man of the match today?
I'd give it to Anthony Martial. I think the amazing goal at the end, and I think his part in winning the penalty for the first one was also good. So yeah, I'd give it to Anthony Martial.
5 goals in 7 games now. We hear the discussions for his contract still ongoing. Do you think he will sign? Do you think he should, what is your thoughts on that?
Well, I'd obviously love him to sign. I think that if he left, he'd go somewhere else and he'd just become a world beater. That's what it feels like. We cannot let him leave Manchester United. We can't let him leave Old Trafford. He's too naturally good. Even if sometimes he might not work the hardest, his natural ability is so much better than most players. He's better than 99% of players in that regard. And if he continues to work hard, which hopefully he will, he really does have the ability to go on and be one of the best players in the Premier League.
Rom got dropped today. Come on, didn't show. He had a great chance to make it 3-1, didn't take it. Would you stick with that Rashford, Martial front two kind of thing that we saw today?
Currently, I would, yes. I don't understand why he brought Lukaku on at all, because we wanted him to have a rest. A rest means relax and don't play. A rest doesn't mean come on for the last 30 minutes and then be expected to sprint and go after the ball because their defenders are tired, which is what it felt like. However, he should be burying that chance that he had, that header. How many times have we seen him do it this season? Whereas last season and at clubs before, he definitely would have put that in the back of the net. That would have been obvious.
Cheers, Charlie. Yes, Al, 3 points today, lad.
Yeah.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah? Martial, contract. Needs to sign it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Even the
And the hair.
my man in the match was Marshall.
Man of the match, Martial.
Yeah.
We're going to win next week against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. You do a vlog today? You do a vlog today?
I reckon.
Nice. 3-0 prediction. Where's your old man? There he is. Come in, John. How you doing? What you making that today?
Oh, there's much better, wasn't it? It's, kind of nearly threw it away at the end there. It's typical at the minute. But, it's one of those, you almost enjoy coming to United at the minute because you really don't know what you're going to get. But, we went at him today. Martial was absolutely brilliant. He absolutely run the show, I thought.
Little man said man on the match today.
Yeah, totally. He was unlucky to not get a second, to be fair. But, Pickford's a decent keeper. But, I'm happy with that. 3 points.
Bournemouth up next.
Yeah.
He thinks we're going to get 3 points, 3-0.
It's going to be an early start for that one, isn't it, pal? But we're hoping to come back with another 3 and then take it from there, innit? That's all we can do.
Excellent. One last word. Give him a come on, United. Cheers, lad. Yes, brother. I'm here. We work shadowing. Yes. 2-1 today. You brought a bit of good luck with you?
I always do. It was, wicked, brilliant for about 70 minutes, 80 minutes. We were amazing.
Why can't we just get a perfect 90 minutes?
I don't know. There's always that.
Because there's no lady to shut it up today.
Oh, shut up, man. There's always that 10 minutes. But I thought the midfield was amazing today.
You think Fred was a difference in it?
Definitely the link-up play, taking risks. Just playing that ball forward. Quick, decisive. I thought we were wicked.
What about Matic in the middle? I thought he was pretty poor today, and I feel like he's in the same position Lukaku was last week, where a break would do him well and the team well. But that's my opinion. Your opinion may be different.
No, I agree, but he's solid, isn't he? And I think he's professional, and you can rely on him. He's just tired. He could do with a break. I agree with that, but I don't think we need anyone to replace.
You don't think we're seeing the end of him? Because I was on social media at half time. Few people say Matic is looking like a 40-year-old, like his time's up. Do you think it's just a case of tiredness, maybe too much pressure on him, take him out the firing line? You still think he can do a job?
Tiredness, yeah. Tiredness. I just think it's that. I think he needs a break, a mental break, like Lukaku needed as well. But I think he'll be fine.
Lukaku, what a chance he had to make it 3-1.
Jesus. Wait, was it not Martial at the end as well? I can't remember that. I think it was Martial. Whoever it was ruined it. But it was fine. To be honest, I don't want to think about the last 10 minutes. I thought we were amazing, and that's the best I've seen us.
But isn't it good then? Because you'd expect maybe a little bit of fragility in the team, but they saw it out in the end.
They did. Defended well. Lindelof, amazing again. I thought it was.
The Juventus game could be the making of him.
I think so. Yeah. Good. It's a good point to start from. I think he was good in Europe as well in his first season as well. He's generally been good in Europe, but I think today he was amazing. I think I really becoming a good a big fan of Lindelof, definitely.
Big fan of Lindelof. You're looking forward to Fellaini coming back into the side as well.
Shut up, Mac.
Man of the match today?
Martial.
Tony Marshall came from France. Still not signed his contract?
He should. If you're watching, please don't leave me. Please stay. We need you. I love you. Just stay, Martial, please.
Cheers, Jas. And before you go, do you think we should give it Jose till the end of the season?
I would give it till the end of his contract. I'm not about sacking, so I would keep him. I think we extended his contract, so I don't want us to become a sacking club. Let's just keep him.
Cheers, Jas. Pete, United 2 Everton 1 today. Did we deserve that?
I think we did in the end, but they were very close. I mean, they were really good at the end. You know what I mean? But I think we deserved it. First half we played really well.
Up until the penalty, it was pretty much a very professional home performance, wasn't it?
I think it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But I think the penalty was a bit poor by Pogba.
Yeah. He does show that, because I thought today would have been a perfect game from him, but for that penalty. And it's like he does show those lapses of concentration in his game.
He does. He does show lapse of concentration, yeah. And the penalty shown that. But then again, I thought he was played really well. Really well during 90 minutes. Yeah. Great goal, but
what have you made of Tony Marshall in recent weeks? He's made, I think that's 7 starts, 5 goals now.
I think he's come on fantastic. Fantastic, Tony Marshall. I think he's been absolutely fantastic.
Should we give Jose Mourinho till the end of the season to get this right?
I'd say I don't think he will, but I think we need to.
Yes, I think we should keep him.
Give him a chance to get it right. What about you? Should we give Jose till the end of the season?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
So we got 3 against 1? Kind of. You were a half.
Well, I know that we're going to give it to him, aren't we? We're going to let him have the season. You know that. That's what's going to happen. I think that he needs to, because he has to. He's got us in this. He has to get us out. Otherwise, we're going to hear a lot of excuses.
Yeah.
And it's about whether he's had signings or not. He's still got guys to play for you. I mean, if you look today, can I go on about that? Yeah. If you look at that today
against Everton,
you can see a couple of things. One, Martial has to play. Where's Sanchez? Why should he be in there? He hasn't deserved that. If you hark back to last year before Christmas, Martial was doing exactly the same thing. He was taken out the side, and all of a sudden we're playing Sanchez and we're playing this style of football. So I'd say Martial. You've then got Rashford making runs today. Only problem is no one sees them apart from the crowd, which is a problem. But if we can just be progressive, play Fred, who had an amazing game, and sort our fullback positions out, and Chris Smalling's just got to stop committing himself. What does Everest say? Stay on your feet, Chris Smalling.
Cheers, man.